Hi, this is Kristen Milstead, and I'm a blogger on the Verbal Abuse and Relationships blog at Healthy Place. I know that it's Valentine's Day, and this can be a particularly difficult day for people in abusive relationships or who have been in an abusive relationship. And given what day it is, I want to talk a little bit about something that I think is particularly troublesome because abusers tend to can use this against us, and that is the idea that their abuse is actually romantic. And this can happen in several ways. It can happen, first of all, because if their abuse, if it is the type of abuse where they are being particularly controlling or jealous or like to go through your things or your private information in your phone, for example. They like to make it look like they're actually looking out for you, and it's coming across as they care about you, for example. Or they may do something like blow up at you, explode at you, and then come and bombard you with gifts. And that's sometimes known as intermittent reinforcement, and it can be really confusing about what they really intend or how they really feel about you. And so then when they drop you really low and then come back with all of these elaborate gifts or elaborate declarations of love, it makes it seem as if they really do care about you because they come back and bring you up. The highs are really high. And then the third way that it happens is they'll just come right out and tell you something like, baby, we've been through so much. Can't you tell that I really love you? I wouldn't still be here if I didn't. Can't you just stick with me a little longer? I promise I'm going to change. And all of this is just very confusing. If they're the kind of person who explodes, when they're abusing you, when they're saying these things, it's easy to just write it off as, oh, they're just an emotional person, or they just need me to show them how much I love them. I can see how much they love me. They're just really passionate. Abuse is not romance. It's not passion. It's not love. And I think it's really important. It's really, really important to think through that because they're not going to tell us that. They're not going to make that clear. And so this is a topic that really deserves a lot more than what I can devote to it here, but I think it's a really important one. Thanks for listening.